Ukraine. Nick, Russia has been on the offensive in Kharkiv. Is this stepping up of their attack?
Yeah, look, I mean, this could have been potentially the worst civilian casualties we've seen since Russia's offensive about 2 weeks ago now from the north of Kharkiv, from their border areas down to Ukraine's second city. At the moment, the death toll, though, is 4. It's been rising. We could have as many as 40 injured in this one attack on a huge hardware store complex in an area in the northern areas of Kharkiv. We've been there ourselves. A chain store across all of Ukraine. So much fire burning, frankly, because of the paint, because of the hardware store elements you would expect to find there, and clearly no reticence at all from Russia's Air Force to hit this with what Ukrainian officials are saying were 2 glided bombs, 2 airstrikes right in the middle of a Saturday afternoon. After that, another airstrike hitting Kharkiv, nobody injured there, officials say, and a third in which we're hearing of about 11 people being injured separately. And earlier on that morning, in the middle of the night, another airstrike at 2 a.m. So a sign, I think, that Russia is beginning to focus its efforts on Kharkiv. We've known that they've been militarily trying to advance towards it, and the fear has always been that they might get close enough to start using their artillery against that city of over 1 million people. It's clear this afternoon they haven't got within that sort of range, but they are still able to use the glided guiding bombs that their aircraft launch from Russia to significant effect. President Volodymyr Zelensky pointing out clearly that there were 200 people, he says, inside that complex when this explosion happened. It's clear a significant amount of that got out and are safe, but the number of injured keep rising, as does the clarity here of quite what Russia is prepared to do. Their Ministry of Defense saying they hit a military warehouse, while the pictures emerging from there, some just showing women pushing their children past the burning wreckage of this hardware complex, really showing how civilian indeed this was, as so many targets inside Ukraine hit by Russia are.
Yeah, horrible. And then, what about the U.S. military supplies? Have they arrived yet?
Look, we don't have full transparency over exactly when these supplies begin to get into the hands of Ukrainian troops on the front line. And it's quite clear from how the flavor, the nature of Ukrainian losses on the battlefield simply have not improved over the past weeks, that they're not arriving in an adequate way to change the dynamic of the conflict. President Volodymyr Zelensky suggested that they are now in what he called combat control over the areas in the north from Kharkiv, where Russia launched its most recent invasion, its most recent offensive. It's unclear what that really means. There clearly are areas in that most recent Russian push that Ukraine still feels under huge pressure. And there are other fronts indeed here in the eastern parts of Ukraine where Russia is also seeing success too. So I think many have seen this moment now as Russia's best chance to capitalize upon the ammunition shortages, the equipment shortages, even the personnel shortages that Ukraine has been experiencing, and in the personnel sense will continue to experience in the months ahead. So Russia is seizing that, seeing some success, and the race is really on for US munitions to start arriving in Russian hands in such a meaningful way that they can actually change the course of the battlefield. Because be in no mistake right now, the scenes in Kharkiv are potentially a premonition of how bad it could get in Ukraine's second city if Russia gets close enough, and also how bad things could begin to deteriorate across its eastern front line unless US and NATO weaponry starts really making a difference. It isn't at the moment.
Yeah. All right, Nick Paton-Walsh in eastern Ukraine, thanks so much. So as Russia steps up the war in Ukraine, Russian President Vladimir Putin is expanding a purge of high-ranking military officials and shaking up its ranks. CNN's Brian Todd has more.
As he swaggered in the presidential palace of his top ally in Belarus and crowed about the deployment of tactical nuclear weapons in that country, the former KGB colonel ruthlessly pressed on with a purge of his top military brass at home. 2 top Russian military officials just arrested as Vladimir Putin's purported campaign to stamp out corruption continues.
I think it's definitely the biggest military shakeup that we've seen in Moscow since the start of the war that we're aware of.
One of those arrested, Lieutenant General Vadim Shamarin, a top communications officer in the Russian army. He's accused of taking large-scale bribes. Russian state media reports that despite having an annual salary in 2018 of about 32,000 American dollars, Shamarin's wife in 2022 bought a Mercedes worth over $200,000. Analysts say not unusual in a military rife with corruption.
I mean, the Russian military is known for padding contracts. They, will write a big contract and take a cut. This kind of rampant corruption is normal. And again, as the higher you go, the more rampant it is.
With these latest arrests, 5 top Russian military officials have been arrested in the past couple of months. At least 4 have denied wrongdoing. Earlier this month, Putin pushed out his longtime defense minister and close ally, Sergei Shoigu, and replaced him with an economist. This all comes as Russian forces have made recent gains on the battlefield in Ukraine, a still grinding war that Putin has ramped up spending for.
Russia is moving to a war economy, and it's true. 7% of their GDP now is focused on defense. They're on a war footing.
But some analysts believe there's more going on inside the Kremlin than Putin trying to clean up his defense spending.
I mean, it really feels to me like a Soviet-style purge. He's probably done some forensics since the march on Moscow last summer, remember, by Yevgeny Prigozhin.
Yevgeny Prigozhin, the Wagner mercenary chief who led a short-lived rebellion against the Kremlin last year after viciously and very publicly accusing Shoigu and the chief of the general staff, Valery Gerasimov, of not supporting Wagner militants on the battlefield, once doing that while strolling among the dead bodies of his mercenaries.
Shoigu! Gerasimov!
Prigozhin later died in a mysterious plane crash. Analysts say Putin could now be sorting out who's really loyal to him and sending a message to the Russian people.
Allows Putin to say to his domestic audience, yeah, I'm cleaning shop here, and we're going to be in this for a while.
Experts say it's possible that more purges could be coming from Vladimir Putin, and that the powerful chief of the general staff, Valery Gerasimov, might need to look over his shoulder. Although one analyst points out Gerasimov is at the top of the military pyramid, and Putin might need to tread carefully with him.
Attention all time.
Dear. Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. This is the ambassador coming to you again. Yes, on another beautiful Sunday afternoon. Okay, well, I'm asking that you please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. And what we're talking about today is the Ukraine war. So yes, please share, like, and subscribe to my videos. Please subscribe. I need you. I need you. Okay, so what it is, if you enjoyed that video, yeah, that's what's happening today, people. Ukraine, all the money that's going over to Ukraine. Billions and billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. And people that know what they're talking about is saying that, the war is basically done and there's no way Ukraine is going to win as far as what I'm hearing. So I just don't know why, this is going on. I mean, from what I can see, it's not favorable to the American people. And I don't think it's fair either, because all this money going over there to Ukraine. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes with that. With, what's his name? Zelensky's yachts and $1 million mansions in Florida, whatever. I mean, what is going on? All these billions, every 60 billion, 100 billion, 10 billion. What billion? Why is this happening when we need help here in America? We need infrastructure. The bridges are coming apart and the roads are just full of potholes and torn up. And I mean, there is so much that is needed here in America, especially the homeless. I just heard today that there is over 200,000 homeless people in, what was that? I believe it's New York. Over 200,000 homeless people. I don't get it. What is going on? It looks like nothing is going on. Nothing is about America. Nothing is happening for us, for the people of America. But they can come over here and ask for all kinds of monies every time you turn around. Billions going there, billions going over here, billions going to that, billions going here. Nothing for the American people. So, I mean, let's just face it, people. This place is going down. It may already be down. It might already be down. America is not America as we knew it. And if they have their way, it's not going to be nothing like it used to be. So you've heard of all the things that they want to happen to the American people. It's unbelievable. So yes, this Ukraine war, it just keeps going on and on for no good reason, because I mean, we have been gaslighted, whatever it is, concerning all kinds of things. The war, the border, just everything. So no, there's other people behind this, and we're just going to have to get the right people in office, because this is ridiculous. It's outrageous. Nothing has been done for the American people, not for the homeless, not for the elders, not for the veterans, anybody, the disabled. Nothing is happening. Just that the country is just going down, down, down. That's all I can see. So, people, we have to get our priorities straight. We have to realize what is happening. Wake up and realize. Wake up and smell the coffee. Because this is something that is done on purpose. You know, the food is sky high. The rent is efficiency is $1,700. I mean, it's not even a one bedroom. It's like a living room, bedroom all together. So what is going on? Please share, like, and subscribe. If you have any videos, please send them to me so that we can discuss your videos as well. Yes, send me any type of videos that you have, whatever you think is important enough to talk about, and that's probably a whole lot. It's a whole lot that's important to talk about. So people, yes, the Ukraine war is just I don't know what you want to call it, but it's not helping anybody. It's not helping anybody. And from what I hear, Putin wants to negotiate and end the war, but it's the West that won't let it happen. Now, this is about the second or third time I have heard this. Now, this is what I heard. This is what I read. So I'm not sure, you know. But what's the use to keep all these people dying for what? And what is the end result? What is it accomplishing? Bankrupting America? Americans don't have any monies of their own? Yeah. Billions are going to Israel. Billions are going to, I know that billions went to Iran, our staunch enemy. It's just going everywhere. They're coming in at the border. They're getting $10,000 credit cards. I wish I could get $10,000 in my hand. Yes, people, this is something else. I don't know what you want to call it, but this is something else, people. Yeah. So like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this. So yeah, let me know. And please like, share, and subscribe. And one more thing, this product that I'm selling, but it's not my product. It's not my product, but it is 3 drops or so in your coffee in the morning, and you will lose the weight. Yes, it is coming off. It's the metabolism booster. Just go to the description, look at the video, and you're going to see all the great things that this is giving, happening in people's lives today. There are going to be testimonials, and this is done by a nutrition, so it's all natural, what he's done. So this product goes into your coffee, a few drops every morning, and you are going to lose the weight. Yes. So yes, let me know if you've even went to the video. Let me know how you felt about the video. So yes, please share, like, and please subscribe. So yeah, this is the Ambassador 2, and yeah, this is the end of the video.